Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome to Voices of Change. Today we focus on student welfare, a critical aspect of university culture. What does welfare mean for students and how can institutions better support their well-being? Let's discuss. Rahat, as an activist, you have probably seen firsthand how welfare issues affect students. What do you think needs to change in terms of how universities support their students?
Yeah, thank you, Tanvir. So, our students are struggling in universities because they face lack of proper housing, mental health support, and the career guidance that they need for their future. So, how can they focus on their studies when their basic needs aren't met by the uh, university authority? So, what can we expect here? We need universities to prioritize student welfare. The university should focus on students' welfare. It is very important for the university to take care of the basic needs of the students because they are the asset of the nation. Otherwise, it will be impossible for the students to play a vital role in the advancement of the nation. So I think the university should provide mental health counselors as well as affordable dorms to the students and career guidance. They can organize seminars on career guidance. It should be uh, a standard. It should be a standard in every institution. It should not be an exception to do this. It should be a standard procedure for all the university to provide all these basic necessities to the students. Students must also have a voice in the decisions that affect them. They should raise their voice, what they need, and what is lacking in the providence. So we all together should fight for the betterment of the system, and because we invest in students and we invest in the future of the country. Thank you very much.
Such an important point, Rahat. Now, Faid, what would you like to add to this?
Student welfare often feels like an afterthought in discussions about higher education. But let's be clear, a university that neglects its students' well being is failing in its fundamental purpose. Education isn't just about grades and degrees, it's about nurturing individuals who can thrive academically, socially, and emotionally. Mental health is a critical area where many universities fall short. Students face immense pressure, and without adequate support systems, this can lead to burnout, anxiety, and worse. Universities must invest in accessible mental health services, from counseling to peer support networks. Extracurricular opportunities are another vital aspect of student welfare. These activities help students develop leadership, teamwork, and creativity. Representation. Students need a voice in the decisions that affect their lives. Restoring platforms like union elections and student councils ensures their needs and perspectives are heard. As an ethics expert, I believe workshops on ethical leadership can play a transformative role. When students are equipped with the tools to advocate for themselves and others, they become active participants in shaping their educational environment. Prioritizing student welfare isn't just the right thing to do, it's the smart thing to do. A healthy, supported student body is the foundation of a thriving academic community. Thank you.
Exactly, Faid, and I completely agree. Abir, what role do you think the community, whether it's parents, alumni, or local organizations, can play in improving student welfare?
Yeah, obviously. Look, students are the heart of any university. Neglecting their welfare means compromising our future as a society. We have to ensure our universities are not just centers to learning, but also places where students feel valued and supported. We can build a system where every student has the resources to thrive academically and personally. For example, we can create comprehensive mental health and counseling services. We have to invest in student housing, libraries, and recreational spaces. Also, we have to provide scholarships and financial support for underprivileged students. Thank you.
Great perspective, Abir. Tahmid, from a policy standpoint, what kind of policies can we put in place to ensure that universities are actively supporting this?
Thank you, Tangu. In my opinion, universities should prioritize student welfare. Here in Bangladesh, many students face inadequate mental health support, um, insufficient hardware, and limited career guidance. This neglect affects their academic performance and overall well-being. To address these, I recommended institutionalizing student support services, including mental health, counselors, affordable dormitories, and career development um, centers. A dedicated budget for student welfare and platforms for student representation in decisions making process can make a difference. Our students deserve an environment that uh, nurtures both their academic and personal growth. Let us invest in them. They are architects of our future. That's it.
Well, now asking with the teacher, how can faculty take a more proactive role in enhancing student welfare, both inside and outside the classrooms?
Thank you so much, Tanvir. So, when student welfare is ignored, it affects both their well-being and academic performance. I have seen many students struggle with money, which means they can't always buy the books they need or attend extra classes, and their grades suffer. For example, many students in public universities can't afford internet access, so they fall behind in online learning. Mental health is another big issue. Without counseling, students dealing with stress or anxiety find it hard to focus, which can lead to failing exams or even dropping out. A clear example is how many students leave school during exam time because of the pressure. Political problems on campuses also make students feel unsafe and unable to concentrate on their studies. On top of that, when there is no career guidance, graduate students find hard to find jobs, which hurts their confidence and future plans. Taking care of the student welfare is key to helping them to do well in school and life. Thank you so much.
Well, now lastly, Jarif, as a student yourself, what changes would you like to see in terms of university policies or practices that would make students feel more supported and heard?
So, to me, student welfare is very important. Student welfare should be a top priority, but it often isn't. Many students struggle with problems like not having enough mental health support, few co-curricular activities, and high living costs. I've seen friends deal with stress because they couldn't find proper counseling. Luckily, in our university, we have this thing called FYAT, first year advising team, to assist the students during the first year of their education. Lastly, I would like to say universities need to listen to students and they create spaces where our needs are heard. With better support, students can focus on learning and achieving their goals. That's it.
Well, folks, education is more than just books and exams. It's about well-being, growth, and most importantly, opportunities. Today, we highlighted the gaps in student welfare and brainstormed ways to bridge them. Let's create universities that prioritize students as individuals, not just numbers. If this resonates with you, hit the like button and share this with someone who cares about education reform. Thank you.